Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I am your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a registered legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. Now, we may have heard of being quiet, like silence leads to divorce. That's not what we're talking about. Like that indifference. No, what we're talking about tonight or today is a quiet divorce. A quiet divorce. Because not every divorce needs to be loud and messy and public. There are divorces that can be quite discreet because they want or need them to. Because some clients really want privacy. They want peace. They want dignity. A divorce is not a very dignifying thing. So if they can get any level of dignity, they're going to take it. So this is how I support clients, especially those working with attorneys, to navigate this quiet divorce. So what's a quiet divorce? It's not just about we want to keep things amicable. We want to stay out of court. Because what usually goes along with that is we don't want to pay attorneys. We don't want to pay all of those fees. But that's not these clients. These clients have attorneys. They don't mind paying these fees. They've got the money to pay these fees, and they know that, hey, the situation I'm in, I need really good legal representation. But I don't want to go to court. I want to keep things confidential. I don't want things exposed publicly. This is dirty laundry. It's my dirty laundry. It's their dirty laundry. It's okay for a few people to know to help us resolve this issue, but not the peanut gallery in the courtroom. It doesn't need to be exposed publicly. They don't want any theatrics and drama in the courtroom. They want to prioritize dignity and discretion. And it could be that somebody was indiscreet, and that's why they're in this situation. But now we're going to handle this like grown-ups and be discreet and keep private things private. This is especially true for high-functioning professionals. They've got reputations to protect. They've got kids. They have shared social networks, and they don't need that extra gossip circulating because it's not about their personal life. These social networks are really about networking and business and opportunities for themselves and for their children. So having their personal lives on display so people can talk about it over a glass of wine is not something that they desire. So there are times when an attorney will bring me in because their client wants to minimize the conflict. They want to get through with it. They've tried to negotiate, but it's not working. They've had settlement conferences in your office or the other attorney's office, but it's not working and you're headed to court. It could be sensitive. It could be that it's a really private, sensitive matter. Maybe there is infidelity. Maybe there are some mental health challenges. Maybe this is a public person, a public facing person that people know their name, even if it's not celebrity status. Maybe in their area, they're pretty public. In their town, they're pretty public. It's really important for them to avoid that type of exposure. So my job is not to compete with an attorney. No, why would I do that? That's not my job. My job, besides helping them get to settlement, part of the thing I tell them is, all right, that's great. Let's run that by your attorney. These are the things you've agreed to. We haven't signed anything. So go talk to your attorney and reevaluate this game plan. Make sure that this is right. Make sure, your attorney's in agreement with what you just decided to give up and take in exchange. I keep clients talking. I help them think about creative options, and it helps prevent unnecessary delays and escalations. I will say there has to be a level of maturity here. I know we're talking about grown folks, but in a divorce, people don't always act grown. And we need people who, if they want to keep things private, it's not because they want to control the other person. It's because they want to keep their private life private. So what you can expect when you're working with a mediator are faster results and it's fair and it's under the radar. Your clients aren't, and you aren't waiting for them to get on the court's calendar. You can go ahead and get more clients in and out of your practice because they're coming in, they're settling, they're moving on. It opens up case space for you to handle new cases. You're also getting paid faster. So the clients who have a mediated agreement, you know this, they're more likely to follow through. The agreements are reached faster, they're more sustainable because they feel seen, heard, and respected. Even if not fully by their soon-to-be ex, by a neutral person who can hear them validate their points and help point them in the direction of the future, which is settlement and peace apart. So if your clients want to avoid a courtroom fight, if they want to keep things private and resolve conflict while preserving dignity, I would love to help you. I work nationwide with attorneys all over the country. We work on Zoom. We need clients who are committed to calm, creative solutions, who want to stay out of court. If you have clients like that, I'd love to talk to you about ways we can work together to get them the private, quiet divorce they deserve. Reach out. There's a link below. Reach out to me here, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn so we can chat and find out how I can help your clients.